Welcome back to part 59 of Hollow Knight Silksong. I forget exactly where we are, but I have actually now completed... Oh, I know where we are now. Right. I've completed the Steel Saw run now, at least for Act 2. So there is a few things that I've found. Including the last of the Silk Spool fragments. So after collecting this this heart, I will be going after those. But considering this may be difficult, Did I just go the... Yeah, I just gone the wrong way. It's been a little bit since I did anything with Act 3, but... Okay, yeah, I've definitely gone the wrong way. Yeah, that was just a loop. Is it here? This looks right. Yeah, it is. Right, I should probably set up the cogflies ready for this. Halt, stranger. I am charged forever to guard the sacred shrine beyond. Any who wish to pass must cross their weapon with my own. Right, let's battle Shrine Guardian Seth. Okay, shockwaves. Okay, he spends a lot of time on the ground. Wait, I don't have the warding bell equipped? Okay. I'm surprised I'm getting through this. Or at least just how efficiently I'm getting through this. Double tax. Oh, is he done? Nope, phase 2. Through the tax there. We got a ton of damage there. Okay, we're nearly there. That's it, the tax took him out. Okay, might as well heal, although I should probably return to the bench just in case. Looks like he fell in the water. Yeah, I should really return to the bench, but I think I can just continue. See if there's a bench nearby. I don't think there is. But yeah, turns out you can get all the spool fragments from Act 2. And we're only missing 2 in this save file. Right, I doubt there's going to be a bench around here, but I think... Oh wait, no. I need to go down, don't I? Yeah. If I'd gone up with the needle in, it would send me back to the bellway. So, this is the correct option. And we should be fully healed and have full tools? No, we do not. Okay, so I'll give this one attempt and then I'll return to the bench. I'm still willing to give it that go. Against Nyleth. Why is the name on the right? I suppose it's because they're on the left. Or they were. Tax is pointless. Yeah, that looks dangerous. Was not ready for that, though. Ah. I'm never ready for that attack, am I? Oh, okay. So I can use that to my advantage, and there's no floor anymore. Running low on health. Okay. The Ascendant's Grip is great for this battle. Although, I'm pretty sure I am kind of screwed right now. Yeah. Right, we need our tools back, so I'm going to head back to the bench. I also don't want to use the tacks for this one, because they don't spend any time on the floor. I can set up the cogflies, though. Oh, that's why I don't have that. I have the... Yeah. I've got the sprinting one equipped. Unfortunately, the nearest bench is a pay-per-use bench, so we've got to make sure we get the most out of it. It's only 15 rosaries, thankfully, so at the very least it's not very expensive. Using it 4 times is still less expensive than most of the benches in the Citadel. Right, okay, so we can swap out the Silk Speed Anklets, because we won't be needing that. I think I'm going to need the Warding Bell, and I can replace the tacks with, I suppose? I don't know. I might not end up using it, so I might just go with the Plasmium. So that, no, we got poison. That won't work. Some of these I've not even tried. But, yeah, some of them might be useful. Okay, so Throwing Ring, Rebound won't really do much, because it's just the one enemy. Sting Shard, I guess. It's either Sting Shard or Threefold Pin. And they like to spend a lot of time in one spot, so I think that's good. Right, Blue Tool. Oh, we've got Polyp Pouch. Okay, that's why we've got the poison, and not the other one. The Warding Bell. Yeah, I've replaced that, just so I can heal. However, the healing seems alright for that. So what we can do is go with a different yellow tool, perhaps. No, that's pointless. I think we're good. I really do think we're good with what we've got. So let's just head in. Past all of this. I think this might be the easiest of the 3. Although Crust King Khan was the first one that I came across simply because I'd already unlocked its location on the map. Right, so we're fully healed, we've got all of the extra stuff. Oh, we've got all of our tools. I'm going to set up the cogflies ahead of time. Okay, I guess we had to get that a little bit closer. Sting Shard. Good. Not so good. Floor's gone already. Okay, yeah, that floor just disappears occasionally. Right. I'm surprised how well I did that first time. get used to it again. I think the poison definitely helped. Significantly. Okay. Yeah, that was a pain. Have the cogflies deal with the boss there. Oh. I could set up the left side with a sting shard. Although I've just messed up and put it in the middle. So yeah. I think the poison helped the first time. After all, poison beats grass. But yeah. I'm not actually getting much of a chance to heal there. Sting Shard isn't being applied all too much. I should probably save all my tools for the second phase. I could probably use the Sting Shards in the first one though, just to actually get those used up. Because the movement in the second phase is not great, as of the second attempt. This one might go a little better. Right, so we actually have a floor at the moment. Well... okay. Yeah, first phase isn't too bad. Right, heal. Set up a Sting Shard. On their current location. Oh, but they can set it off. Right. Now set up the cogflies. Okay. Stunned. Ah. Not what I need. Oh, nice, I can set those cogflies up while I'm on the wall. I just need to avoid any damage. Never mind, I did a terrible job at that. Okay, this is a little harder than I thought. Maybe Crust King Khan is the easier one. Oops. Did not mean to use that. Let's rest at the bench. I don't think that will follow us into the... I'm going to reapply the poison over the warding bell. Yeah, the cogfly's having a hard time keeping up. Right, okay, we should be there in a moment. Right, we're here. And we've got plenty more rosaries, but this will be the last time I re-equip some stuff. Right, poison over the warding bell. I also found a couple more tools, so... Wait, am I out of shell shards? No, I'm not. I've got tons. Right. Okay, so is it just left? I think it's just left. Yeah, we're fine. Also, we have a red cogfly when we have the poisonous purple ones. for the actual boss battle. Also, we have a Cogfly out at the moment, and we're still full on them. So that might actually be useful to know for any future battles that take place in the real world. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Right, Sting Shard, Sting Shard. Okay, of course you move. Ah. Really? Had to use up some silk there. It's still the first phase, and I've just lost most of my health. Right, floor's gone. Set those up. Okay, finally the Magnetite dice activate. Uh-oh. Can you not do that while I have invincibility? Actually, yeah, keep doing that while I have invincibility frames. That's great. Shouldn't have gone for the damage. But I couldn't have healed either. Because I was one notch of silk short. That's why I went for the damage. It's great. Right. Let's try this again. Again. Right. One Sting Shard. What? Play very safe. Sting Shard. Out of range there. In range of that attack though. Sting Shard. Ah. Oh. Should have kept an eye on where I was. Heal. I can't get close because of that attack. Okay. Hogflies. Let's heal. Thank you, one random cogfly that just decides to go over there. Okay. I need the cogflies to... Yes! Poison got him. Oh. And the animation there didn't really make much sense because I wasn't the one to deal the last bit of damage. We are life. We are growth. What world without us? I was going to say what world is without us, but no, that would have made too much sense. Anyway, we now have the third heart, the pollen heart. But before we do anything, I want to make sure I can find these last silk spool fragments. Because I don't think they're being sold at any shop. And I know exactly where one of them is. Because I found it in the Steel Saw run. I just don't know which other one I'm missing. I can have a look around, but looking around may take too much time. And time is not the one thing I have today, so there is that. And I did actually notice something in the Underworks as well, so I want to grab that too. Although we won't have a direct connection. I'll just head through the Underworks for this. Grab the memory locket that I found as well. Ooh. I just realised I walked right past that. I need these guys out of here. Right, that's one. Right, that's gone. Right, Void Mass destroyed. That is all good. Right, there should be some more benches nearby. So long as this is the one that I'm thinking it is. Okay, I don't know where I am now. I've definitely gone too far. So it must have been this room. Yeah, that's going there. Unless I'm too low down. I may have taken the lower one. If that's the case, we need to go even higher up. Oh, great, Void. Okay, we're fine. The Void slowed him down. Have I noticed this door before? Okay, it's pointless. Right, so this door should take me to the correct area. Not this direction. Although you... I can get just that little bit more silk. Oh, really? Let's just get past you. Right, that gives me enough silk to heal as well. Okay, so we've been through one room. That'll be that left room there. So now I just need to head to the right until I find a sign that shows the bench icon. Here. Right. Okay. I actually found that there's a secret passage right here, so I can just take this down to a memory locket. Although, finding... Yeah. Are there any more secret walls around here? I don't think there are. But anyway, we need to pay for another bench. Just so I can heal up. I need to get out of here. I also need to find those last few other things. But, yeah. There's also another charm that I found in the Steel Saw run. I noticed a breakable wall. I was going to say unbreakable wall. That's a Hollow Knight thing. With the unbreakable charms. Right. We need to get out of the Underworks now. Quickest way to do that is heading back left. What is up here? Nothing. Okay, Sorted Circlet actually paid off there. I should have swapped out my tools again. And I probably should have switched out to the Wanderer Crest as well, just to have a better time moving around. It's just what I'm used to in the Steel Saw run, so of course I'm going to need that. Right, we just need to keep heading up. And we're out. Okay. Bench here. Let's swap out the I don't think I need the Silk Speed Anklets. I'm going to go back to the Magnetite Brooch, because we haven't had that equipped yet. Yeah, I think we're fine with the rest of the gear that we've got. I don't need the Warding Bell. Not while we're exploring. Right, okay, so that would be the lower bench there. So I've gone left. I just need to go up one floor and then head back to the right, but... Okay, I am now there. Okay. Oh yeah, that is available. Right. So we need to go into this other place. Forgotten the name of it. White Ward, that was it. Oh, thank you, big one. You saved me from taking double damage. Yeah, let's head into White Ward. And I forget exactly where all of these spore fragments are, but this was the last one I came across, so first we're going to press the button and then dip into this alcove. And then we can just drop down and it's right here. So we need to find another one. I'll already have the achievement, so it won't pop up. But we'll know I have all of them when I actually get to it. So White Ward is now complete. I just need to find the other. And I don't know where it could be. That's my issue. I can check the Cogwork core, but I need to get back out of here, so let's do the same thing but just in reverse. Call the lift to the bottom and then slide right past it, just to make our journey that little bit faster. Okay, yeah, every enemy in here is now affected by the void. Oh, we got another void mass. Right, I need to heal. Okay. We're all good. That's it. That's another void mass destroyed. There's a lot of those. And this room's become a little easier to navigate, actually. With the exception of these enemies over here. Yeah, I need to check in on Cogwork Core. I actually went way too low down. Yeah. We're near the Grand Bellway. I'll just take the Grand Bellway over to, or the Ventrica station over to... over to somewhere. Somewhere where I can enter this. I think I'm going to take it to the High Halls. Oh, yes, High Halls. I just remembered. There is something there that I can get as well. It's where I can use the last simple key, because I haven't actually been to this door up here at all. And I think this is the last simple key that I can use in the entire game. There won't be an achievement for it, but we can still go in. Right. Yeah, so we've got to find our way around here, and I forget exactly how that is. Oh, there it is. There's the breakable wall. But yeah, I have done this in my Steel Saw run, so no surprises here. Right, you fell in that thing. Never mind, I guess there is a surprise. Just had to get rid of the enemy. Otherwise it would bump into me, knocking me into the the saw blade. But yeah, here's a treasure room that I really could have done with sooner, because it contains so many rosaries for us to use on the new tool that is also down here. And here's the tool. Oh wait, no. No, it's the Pale Rosary Necklace that's down here. Right. A couple more rosaries just down here. Okay, this is new. I think. No, it's not new. I did also discover that in my Steel Saw run. I just had to remember what was around here. This is the tool. The Rosary Cannon. And I haven't used it in my Steel Saw run yet, so... Might be fun to use, but also might not be. Since I read its description, it uses rosaries to actually attack. So... I don't think I'm going to use it. I will, however, break the Pale Rosary Necklace. And while we're on the bench, I might as well unlock one of these last two things. So it's oh, they're both blue. Okay, there's no yellows for this entire crest. It's just the spells and the blue slots. But there's only one more memory locket, I think, in the entire game. So we don't need to do that. But yeah, this game has so many things. There we go. As long as I can deal with the enemies, we're fine. And now that we're exploring a bit more, we can use the magnetite brooch. But in here is a close bench. Or another bench. So if I end up dying, I can just return to this one. But considering how they nerfed this entire area by making the gears do less damage, they used to do too, but now we're fine. That's a void mass. I'd rather get hit by the gear there. Okay, that sends us way further up. Why does that send us up? Sending us up to the top is actually kind of annoying, because I need to make my way back down. Right, that's another one of those down. And in here was another spool fragment. I want to know if I've collected it already, or if I haven't. So there was this room here. I don't remember if it was in here or down below. For some reason I get the feeling like it was down below. It was, and there's the last one. Okay. It was worth checking, because I figured I hadn't actually checked the whole thing. I just went in and left. I think there may have been a tool down here. But now we can heal twice from one whole lot of silk from the full bar. Right, okay, so now that we've got those, we can, I think, just return to Moss Grotto. How far through the game are we? We're at 93% there. I do want to get up to 100 in this playthrough. So, if it sends us back down to the Void, or the Abyss, as its actual name, I think I will just not go down there yet, because I know we're missing a few things. Oh yeah, that wasn't the tool that I found originally. Actually it was, but yeah. I found a couple of them, so... Wait, I'm not down there? The other one is in Mount Fay. That's the one with the breakable wall that I mentioned earlier. Right, okay, let's get to Mount Fay. And the fastest way there is probably to go through the Ventricure, which means I've got to go down. Or maybe not, I think we can just go there. Okay, so it's definitely down this way. Because that's the dining hall. And we've just got to make our way to the slab. But where is the slab? Here it is, right. Okay. Let's make our way there. The slab has the closest station. Well, Bellway station. So it's just down here. I've fallen too far. This is the station. Or route to the station. I don't really need to rest at the bench. I know I'm missing 3 health, but we're fine. Oh, great. Never mind, I've fallen too far. We still have to make this jump. Which is a little annoying, but doable at the very least. And we've got to make our way over to the bench that's at the far end. And I think my voice is starting to go, so... yeah, I think I'll just do the one episode today. This is not it. But I don't remember this room. That's not it. Nope, that's also not it. Right, we've got to make our way up the right side of the mountain, then just drop down on the left. So it is a little bit of a journey, but I suppose I could just cut to when I actually get to it, because we're running low on time. Yeah, I should probably just do that. Okay, I've made it to the bench. Here's a breakable wall that I just missed in this playthrough. And saw in the Steel Saw run. And there's a few rosaries beyond this point as well. But if we just keep heading to the right... another breakable wall. Chip that off. And extra tool. The memory crystal. Right. And I think I'm going to end it here. Though I will need to make our way back next episode. So I might just start next episode back in the Citadel, or at least at the slab. For now, I've been Luke, playing Silksong, signing out.